happens, Joseph Grunfest, former SEC commissioner who helped Ethereum, writes, and I got the letter here, writes to Clayton and the commissioners. It says, listen, you've never made a material distinction between Ether and XRP. If XRP is a security, Ether's a security. If you're going to allow XRP, Ether to be traded, you got to let them trade it. He even goes as far as...
I got 15 million reasons why that's not true.
He goes as far as to say, if you file this lawsuit, it calls into question the commission's discretion. And so what happens? Jay Clayton votes for the lawsuit. The two Democrats vote for it. The lawsuit's filed. They all leave. Jay Clayton goes to One River, Bitcoin and Ether. And guess what? The people that helped write the Hinman speech, and by the way, these are all facts on Crypto Law. We have a video library of all these interviews.
You're getting dangerously close to making an allegation here.
All right, and I will tell you, they basically...
Ripple has just made public its most recent analysis on the XRP market for the last quarter of 2023, and it exposes some shocking new discoveries. It highlights a partial buyback of XRP, which is an intriguing development. In the video that we have for you today, we're going to delve further into this discovery. Now, it's possible that some people are still doubtful about Ripple repurchasing XRP, but the data presented in the article is quite apparent. It's not a dream any longer. Ripple has acquired roughly 9.3 billion XRP since the beginning of the SEC case, stating its goal to support healthy markets as the justification for the purchase. However, this is not the end of the enlightening discoveries. I decided to take it upon myself to read over the complete report for the last quarter of 2023 in order to look for any indications that Ripple may be engaging in routine XRP buybacks, and would you believe it? I was able to dig up some new information tucked away at the very end of the report. After making my way through the vast amount of information contained in the paper, I eventually came across a section that discussed the assertion that XRP is not a security. The precise quantity of XRP that Ripple Labs possesses is detailed in the report. As always, a hearty welcome to CryptoConnex, your go-to site for anything and everything relating to XRP. If this is your first time visiting, be sure to click the subscribe button and sound the bell to receive instant updates on any and all of our XRP-related conversations. There are two unique types of XRP that are held by Ripple. To begin, there is the XRP that is immediately accessible from within their wallet. Second, there is an on-ledger escrow system that will make XRP gradually available beginning this month and continuing every month for the next 42 months. Ripple is unable to access the XRP that has been escrowed until the release of new funds once every month. The fact that a sizable amount of the newly released XRP is almost always sent back into escrow is an intriguing development. The entire amount of XRP that Ripple held amounted to around 5.5 billion, and an additional 42 billion XRP was secured in ledger escrow. It is now abundantly clear that Ripple has been engaged in the process of repurchasing XRP. Approximately 41.9 billion XRP in ledger escrow tokens were held in escrow. In a recent tweet highlighting an important finding, I drew attention to these trends and emphasized their significance. A significant increase of around 45 million XRP was added to Ripple's direct holdings during the last quarter of 2023. So what exactly is the impetus behind all of this? The use of XRP is gaining traction all across the world, an exemplar par excellence. The release of the Australian digital dollar on the XRP ledger by the Novate Group comes at a time when countries all around the world, including Australia, continue to acknowledge the potential of XRP. The Republic of Palau, which is more commonly referred to as just Palau, entered into a partnership with Ripple on 29th of July 2023 in order to build a national stablecoin on the XRP ledger. This action not only acknowledges Ripple's technological prowess, but it also bolsters the central role that XRP plays in the international economy. One underlying pattern that has arisen is that there is a growing demand for XRP, but there does not appear to be enough supply to meet that need. As a consequence, Ripple has started repurchasing XRP from individual traders, which may indicate that they are trying to boost their supply. They have found that they require more XRP on hand as the demand for their on-demand liquidity service continues to soar. But there's one more thing you need to know about this tale. Not only has Ripple boosted the amount of XRP it is buying back, but the company also appears to be shifting its approach in response to the expansion of its network of business connections. A recent piece placed attention on an interesting viewpoint that has been around for a while. It would appear like Ripple is in the process of gradually changing its attention away from ordinary trading and toward larger institutional investors. It would appear that they are repurchasing XRP from the average retail trader, possibly pushing them out of the way so that these assets can be reallocated to major institutional interests. Ripple's buyback of XRP appears to be driven by a growing institutional demand for their liquidity service. Very few retail investors seem eager to part with their XRP holdings, preferring to wait for the possibility of a larger return. Ripple has been a game changer in the global financial environment ever since it was first introduced. This is due to the company's innovative combination of blockchain-powered payment technology and cryptocurrencies. This company has made it a continual priority to promote the widespread use of its groundbreaking international payment service, which is driven by its native digital coin XRP. Ripple has just made it quite obvious that their new course of action would involve making a push to regular investors, focusing on security and assuring major institutional participation. This change in emphasis is not a coincidental occurrence. Our conversation today dives deeply into the motivations for Ripple's strategic change and mulls over the more far-reaching consequences this may have for the blockchain and cryptocurrency communities. One can't help but draw the connections when there is buzzing conversation about the price of XRP potentially soaring from $1.40 to a staggering $500 in a very short window of time. It is possible that such a huge increase in price might be linked to the Ripple buyback phenomenon that we touched on. This would naturally increase the price while simultaneously lowering the available supply, thus it is a viable explanation. This brings us up to speed on our present position, which is founded on the recently published XRP market report for the last quarter of 2023 for Ripple. You should now have a solid understanding of the reasoning behind Ripple's decision to purchase back XRP and the public revelation of that decision. Before the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple, the company was working actively with a top-tier bank to develop a premium stablecoin within the United States. However, the lawsuit brought by the SEC put a kink in their preparations as a result of the claims made by the SEC. The effort to create a stablecoin was unsuccessful and practically all communication was terminated. The involvement of the SEC put a stop to a great number of collaborations of this kind. However, now that the central issue of the litigation has been resolved and institutions are aware that they may work with Ripple and XRP without breaking securities rules, partnerships are expected to pick up where they left off. For a long time, I've been of the opinion that we'll soon witness a rise in the number of initiatives and businesses who are keen to interface with Ripple and the XRP ledger. There is a lack of variety in available options for businesses that want to either enter the world of blockchain technology or update their payment infrastructures. They have the option of going with Bitcoin and possibly Ethereum, or they can put their faith in Ripple and XRP. The XRP network is superior in terms of its underlying technology. In addition, XRP outperforms both Bitcoin and Ethereum when it comes to the clarity of the regulatory landscape. It is currently the only crypto asset for which a legal ruling has been issued establishing that it is not a security. This divergence is almost certainly going to have significant repercussions concerning the possibility of price shifts before October 10th, as well as any increases in value leading up to that date. It is still unclear what will happen. My curiosity is piqued by the specific emphasis placed on this October 10th date, which appears to be completely arbitrary. The news that further information would be provided at a later time comes off as rather unexpected, and it raises more questions for us. The potential uncoupling of XRP from Bitcoin is currently one of the more intriguing trends that I've been keeping an eye on. It is imperative that you approach this notion with extreme caution because there is ongoing speculation that XRP might soon lose its association with Bitcoin. The process of disconnecting XRP will not happen quickly, especially when one considers the fact that Bitcoin is the center of the entire cryptocurrency environment. Consider the implications. Bitcoin is the most well-known cryptocurrency in the world. If the price of Bitcoin drops, the fallout, pardon the pun, will be felt all across the financial world. I think we will stop here for today. Thank you and see you in our next video.